promised reaching out to Danny Ainge. But like I said, the first thing is Carmelo Anthony. He will be signing a 1-year minimum deal with the Houston Rockets. This is expected. We knew this was coming sooner rather than later. But Carmelo Anthony, he is officially a Houston Rocket. Like I said, 1 year, $2 million. He's still going to get the full $27.9 million from the Oklahoma City Thunder, that deal he had there. So things definitely worked out. If you don't remember, for Melo, he wanted to go to Houston before he was traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder. He wanted to go to Houston last year. The Knicks, of course, didn't trade him, but he's going to end up in Houston anyways. Now, I am on the record saying, fit-wise on the courts, I'm not in love with Carmelo Anthony going to the Houston Rockets. What I mean by, of course, you have another score, things are going to be okay for you. But I don't think he makes the Houston Rockets better. I don't think he gets the Houston Rockets over the top. And when I'm saying over the top, that's comparing them, of course, to the Golden State Warriors. They were just one game away last season from making the NBA Finals and potentially being NBA champions. I just don't see it happening this season with Carmelo Anthony. I think the Houston Rockets, they took a little step back, just losing some key pieces here. They need a small forward, especially a small forward who can score. You get that in Carmelo Anthony. But what else is Carmelo Anthony contributing? He doesn't play defense. He's not going to hustle at all times. And you don't know the mindset that Carmelo Anthony is going to have. He could be motivated, and even if he is a motivated Melo, he's just a 20-point-a-game player. Now, you're probably looking at me like just 20 points. That is a huge impact. But the other things that he's not going to bring to the table and the amount that he's going to stop the ball, because we know Carmelo Anthony, he's not going to play into a system where he's going to be required to pass, set off ball screens. No, Carmelo Anthony, he wants the ball. He's going to get the ball in isolation situations. He's going to work from the mid-range. He's going to work from the post, and he's going to shoot some threes. But he's not a stand in the corner and be a spot-up shooter type of three-point shooter. When he did that in OKC, he really wasn't that efficient at all. So I don't see him now all of a sudden becoming a little bit more efficient standing in the corner for the Houston Rockets. You already have James Harden. He could pass the ball, but at the same time, he's going to want to go into his isolation situations. Him and Chris Paul took a while to really gel together. Carmelo Anthony and those two, I think, is going to take even longer before they gel together. And even once they do get to that point, when you're looking at them playoff basketball-wise, I still don't think, unless Carmelo Anthony takes a huge sacrifice to his ego and he changes his game, or he decides to come off the bench. But I don't see that happening. And if that does not happen, I don't see Carmelo Anthony truly impacting the Houston Rockets in a positive way that's putting them over the top. Are they going to be a great team to play with in NBA 2K? Absolutely. But in real-life basketball, I just don't see Carmelo Anthony at this point in his career, with the style of play that they have and the coach in D'Antoni, really improving the Houston Rockets. Mike D'Antoni already had to change up a lot of his coaching philosophies for James Harden and Chris Paul, who like to have the ball and kind of stagnate that ball movement. But now you add that third piece to it. I really don't see it helping too much. I think for the Houston Rockets, they just had to make another move, get another big-time player. I just don't think Carmelo Anthony takes them quite over the top where they become all of a sudden a contender against a team like the Golden State Warriors. Of course, they could fight for a 2 seed. They could even still fight for a 1 seed depending on how motivated the Warriors are. But when it comes playoff time and they have Boogie Cousins there all of a sudden now, I still don't think they're beating the Golden State Warriors. I don't even think they're getting to 7 games now in a series with Golden State. But anyway, he is signing a 1-year minimum deal. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of it. But one player who we're not quite sure what he is going to do